Hey, this will be a video chart on ICNB. Been getting a couple of requests on this one more than a couple, and just now getting kind of back in the swing of things, so I want to get it updated here. So what I want to do is just get this laid out here from a charting perspective. The reason I have to have it so scrunched up is just because in order to find resistance levels and kind of make sense of things, we have to go quite a ways back. Definitely not a bad thing, especially when you have this thing going from where it was all the way up till almost 10 cents. So again, not a bad thing, just doing this in order to kind of show where these supports and resistances are all coming from. So let's just start off with a couple levels of support. Now this is going to kind of seem crazy, but when you have these crazy moves upwards, this is what kind of tends to develop. But this orange line here is going to be the support that at the end of the day, as long as this level holds, then the overall chart will remain bullish. Now I already know what you're thinking, calling me crazy. Well, that would imply that it could still fall all the way down here and be okay. Well, when it goes straight up, when the price goes straight up like that, there are gaps that are created between levels of support. But remember, think about this from the overall charting perspective. Now, if you're a day trader, then you have a completely different perspective. But this is assuming that you care about the overall chart. If the price were to come down here, find support, and then head back up, this set of lows would be higher than this set, and then when you would connect them, you would still be able to draw that uptrend line, and uptrends is the name of the game. So just keep that in mind, that from the overall perspective, that's the key level. Another important level of support is going to be just simply this previous high from over here, and this is valued at 0.0315, so that's going to be another area of support. And again, I'm sure nobody would like to see it fall all the way down there, but charting wise, that is a level of support. Now, one that's closer to the level and was almost tested today is right up here at this level at 6 cents. And I'll show you where this 6 cent level is coming from. And this is going to be a more ideal level. But if we look back here through the history of the chart, you can see multiple lows bounced off it from there. And then when the price did finally fall below 6 cents, that's where the nasty move did occur. So 6 cents is probably going to be the close, not probably, it is the closest level and the ideal level. Meaning, if you were to ask me what would be the ideal level that you'd like to see hold, 6 cents would be my answer, and that is where it comes from based on these lows over here. Resistance-wise, things make pretty darn good sense why the price got rejected by where it did. I understand that I didn't take a high or anything. I just kind of put it right there. But what I did was just kind of try to find a happy medium there. You can see there were some times where the price was above this red line, other times didn't quite hit it. But this area right up here at basically 10 cents is going to be the key level of resistance. And although the price didn't quite hit it, it did get pretty close. And given that this is kind of an area where a bunch of these highs were back here, that would make sense on why it might find some resistance over here. So that's where the chart currently stands. Overall, though, just an absolutely monster of a move, and consolidated some today. So it may need a couple more days to consolidate. But then again, it consolidated right here, and then the next day, had another gigantic move. So it's definitely one that doesn't exactly follow typical charting rules, but nonetheless, it still will need to consolidate at some point. So maybe this is the first day of a couple more before hopefully making an attack at this 10 cent area up here. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook. With your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things, from big boards down to penny stocks. So there's a good variety, something for everybody, and it is all free. We've been making some good money together, so I'd encourage you to go to the website, sign up, and see what it's all about. Also, leave your comments below. Let me know what you think about the chart and what your plan is going forward. One more time, this was ICNB. Thanks for listening.